Howdy folks, I'm Jake from Swoogo. So today I want to talk about Claude, probably one of the more popular and maybe your favorite AI tool or assistant or agent. I don't know quite where we are with the terminology nowadays, but somewhere in that realm. A lot of you have probably already used Claude to maybe draft emails or to summarize data or brainstorm strategies or sessions or what have you. But up until this point, if you want to take a look at registration trends, there's probably a good chance that you're still signing into Swoogo and running reports and maybe exporting a CSV and then taking a look at that CSV and making changes to it and then exporting it or emailing it somewhere else. It's just this long drawn out process. Next thing you know, it's been probably about 20 minutes of you just trying to navigate all this data, when in reality, it really should take 30 seconds. So my question to you is, what if Claude could just answer those questions automatically, near immediately, directly from your live event data? So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna set up Claude with Swoogo. This is only gonna take us probably about 5 minutes, and there's no engineering ticket needed. There's no code required. We're just gonna set it up with a couple clicks. So step into my office and let's get started. Okay, welcome to my office. Let's get started. Dumb. So let's set up Claude with Swoogo. Now, there's really 3 things that you're gonna need before we can actually set this up. Number 1, you'll need your Swoogo account with API access. Number 2, you'll need your API key and API secret. And this can be found under My Profile within your Swoogo account. And if you need help on this, we have documentation in the Help Center on how you can find your API keys. Number 3, you will need a Claude account. So if you haven't signed up for Claude already, go to claude.ai and get started. But once you have those 3 things, then we are good to go and we can get you set up. Once you're in Claude, I'm gonna go down here and click my organization, and then we're looking for settings. Now within settings, I'm gonna go ahead and click connectors. And if we scroll down, we're gonna see Swoogo here, mcp.swoogo.com, and we're gonna click connect. This is exactly where you'll need that API key and the API secret that you grabbed from your profile. Once I plug those in, I'm going to click authorize. We're going to open Claude. And now under my connectors, we'll see that Swoogo is connected. One thing to note is that even though this is set up, you'll probably still have to configure a few things to make sure that the right data is flowing between Claude and Swoogo. If you click configure, this is where you can pick and choose what information is going to move between the two. We've got 3 options here. So we have always allow, then we have needs approval, and then we also have blocked. So you can pick and choose, for example, like if we want to get speaker information over, we can just approve every time, or maybe this is one where you're like, no, I want speaker information to flow automatically between the two. We're just going to allow it. But you can customize the data that you want to move between the 2 systems right here. Now with this setup, here's the part that actually matters. What can you actually do with this connection? This legitimately happens all the time, at least for me. Let's say you're in a meeting and right in the middle of the meeting, someone asks, how are we doing for this event? How are registrations looking? Instead of me now pulling up a dashboard, or more realistically, signing into Swoogo, going to my event, pulling up a dashboard or a report, now I can just go to Claude, because most of us, I work with Claude open all day. Most of us can go to Claude, you'll get the answer in seconds. This goes on and on and on. We could start having Claude create graphs for us and charts and spreadsheets. It's pretty incredible. Moving on to other use cases. Take your sessions. If you want to know what sessions are filling up the day of the event, you can just ask Claude which sessions are approaching capacity. Flagged and sorted, just like that. And then here's a use case that I think is actually paramount, is year-over-year comparisons, especially if you are running the same events repeatedly. Instead of manually exporting data for one event and then signing into the next event and then exporting that data, or maybe having 2 separate tabs open in Chrome, you can go to Claude and say, compare registration numbers across our 2025 event to our 2024 event. Just like that, it'll create a whole comparison for you. One final use case. Your CMO messages you asking for an update. You go to Claude, you say, give me a 3-sentence update on the registrations for this event. Boom, copy, paste into Slack, send. You're done. Congratulations, you probably just saved yourself 20 minutes. Not bad. So let's just cover quickly what's happening under the hood here. Swoogo has a native MCP server, and MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. It's an open standard that allows AI tools to connect to external data. So Claude isn't guessing or working or making assumptions based off of stale data. It is pulling live, breathing data from your event in real time. And because MCP is an open standard, this same connection works with ChatGPT and Gemini and Cursor and whatever other AI tools that you may be using. Swoogo is the first and only event platform that has a native MCP server, which means that you do not need third-party connectors or engineering this or engineering that. No additional resources required. Like you just saw, you just take Claude, you just take Swoogo and go play together. Be nice, and it will be. Think of it like giving Claude a backstage pass to a concert. Claude can hang out with the band members. Claude can watch from this side of the stage. Claude can walk around the back side of the stage and watch from the other angle, but it can't touch the soundboard. Claude has read-only access, it's fully encrypted, and you can revoke any part of the access at any time. So to wrap this thing up, 5 minutes to set up, instant answers from live event data. No spreadsheets, no exports, no manual work, no someone waiting to pull a report. My question to you is, what are you waiting for? If you want to try it now, go to your Swoogo account, grab your API credentials, make sure you have Claude, and then link up the two. Links in the description. And if you want to see more of what you can do with Swoogo and AI, make sure to like this video and subscribe. Until the next video, take care.